Happy Ash Wednesday, if we can call Ash Wednesday a happy day. I think in some ways maybe it is. In other ways, it is an invitation for us into what is a holy and more somber season. But that's not to say that joy and happiness isn't a part of it. So indeed, happy Ash Wednesday to each of you. I hope that you all know that All Saints Virginia Beach is open this morning at 10 a.m. for an Ash Wednesday service and also at 7 o'clock p.m. for another Ash Wednesday service with choir. If you've never experienced this service before, I hope you might give it a try. It's quite powerful, as I think all of our special services throughout Lent really are. And I hope that you'll find ways to engage this year in new and exciting experiences, including joining with me every day in these reflections and meditations. So let's jump into that, and we'll begin with today's Ash Wednesday Lenten devotional, which is given to us by Daniel Velez Rivera, who grew up in Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Daniel is the vicar of St. Gabriel's Episcopal Church in Leesburg, Virginia, and his congregation includes people from 11 different Latin American countries. So the meditation or the reflection that he gives for us today is in direct relation to Ash Wednesday. But before I begin reading that with you, I want to invite you into prayer that, if you listened to my introduction video yesterday, you'll know is being offered to us in Spanish with captions from my sister-in-law, Gabby, who lives in Bolivia. So let us pray together.
Dios Todopoderoso y Eterno, tú no aborreces nada de lo que has creado y perdonas los pecados de todos los penitentes. Crea y forma en nosotros corazones nuevos y contritos, para que, lamentando debidamente nuestros pecados y reconociendo nuestra miseria, obtengamos de ti, Dios de toda misericordia, perfecta remisión y perdón, mediante Jesucristo nuestro Señor, que vive y reina contigo y el Espíritu Santo, un solo Dios, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén.
And now let's hear from Daniel. I am the vicar of a congregation that doesn't own a building. St. Gabriel's is a 20-year-old congregation located in Leesburg, Virginia. And for the last 7 years, we have been worshiping in English and in Spanish in 4 different locations: a school, an Episcopal church that hosts us, an outdoor chapel during the summer, and a community for retired people. Besides worshiping God, the congregation is engaged in outreach and ministries for justice in our local community. For us, the place where we gather is not all that important. We can carry out Jesus' mission anywhere, in cooperation with several persons, agencies, and faith communities. On Ash Wednesday, we participate in an event called Ashes to Go, taking ashes to the streets. This provides an opportunity for the members of St. Gabriel's to serve as ambassadors, as representatives of Jesus in the community, no matter where God's people may be. In addition to imposing ashes and acknowledging the dignity of our sisters and brothers in the streets, we use the opportunity to engage and pray with them. Ash Wednesday is the right time to show physically who we are as Christians, since we carry on our foreheads ashes in the shape of Jesus' cross. The cross on our foreheads represents both our humanity and our divine affiliation. You are dust, and to dust you shall return. One of the venues where we offer Ashes to Go is across from a strip mall where day laborers gather looking for work. Bringing ashes to them is an opportunity to acknowledge their dignity as children of God. There have been occasions when some of the laborers ran away when they saw us, thinking, perhaps, that they were not worthy to receive God's blessing. There have been times when passing drivers have stopped to receive the ashes and times when laborers knelt with tears in their eyes, asking God and the Virgin Mary for a blessing. You are dust, and to dust you shall return. Daniel's reflection and story is evidence of the way in which God moves and works through us and around us. Ashes to Go, if you haven't heard of that concept before, is at times controversial. There are arguments that anytime you take something to go from your faith, then you are diminishing it in some form. But I think the power that is there is so much greater than any diminishing effect. Because, like we heard Daniel share from St. Gabriel's community, these are individuals who are sharing their lives and seeing people who can easily not be seen as exactly who they are, children of God. And in doing so, with ash marked on their foreheads, they're inviting anyone who sees them into this reality, this hard truth of our lives, that none of us get out of here alive, that ultimately our life will always end in death, that we are dust, and to dust we shall return. But within our faith, we hold on to something more, something that binds us. So, on this Ash Wednesday, I hope that you will receive your ashes, reflect on that meaning for yourselves, and think about Daniel and his congregation. I will see you more tomorrow. Same time, same place.